Good evening and welcome to this week's episode of Eat, Crit and Survive, where a bunch of people have gathered mostly in the same location to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Sorry. Boo, Ross.
We've got sound, we're good.
Hold on, I just realised something.
We do have sound, but we don't have sound.
What we had was double audio, so let's just cut that to. We'll just cut that to a single audio. So yeah, we're here. We're live playing D&D once again. Tom has returned. Matt is here on time. Ross is in a different room to the one he usually is.
The apocalypse
Shake it up
is
this
going to
time.
happen now.
Technically, I have moved slightly closer. I'm slightly further north than I was when I previously played, so I'm very slightly closer.
It's progress.
So you'll be here in like.
I'm also slightly more elevated, and I don't know whether that brings me closer or not, based on the planes.
On the
We'll
angles.
believe that it is true. Just to make us. No, it's definitely closer. Definitely.
Anyway, we are here. We are here to play D&D. For the first time, we have the entirety of our cast and characters here.
What?
Can't one of us to die now.
It only took us 7 months.
Part of a TPK result.
And then, of course, next week we will be missing a couple of people because, of course, we will. So we'll be cosplaying a face.
No, why are we missing?
Oh, I might not be here. Dom's out partying again. Like a wild animal.
Dom, mate, you really said you're going out on Saturday. We don't go out twice in 1 week. It's not what we do.
But also, what if next week's the week that I do turn up? Like, what are you all going to do then?
Well,
One time Ross can come.
What we'll do then, Ross, is we'll give you a chair. Because currently
Dom can stream in live from NB's. If that's still a club.
Live from the Hartford Corn Exchange, because that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, the corn exchange.
Step up from NB's.
Yeah, might as well. Is the floor really sticky?
Then it's not worth your money.
Are you really in NB's if you don't lift a shoe up and nearly lose it? I don't know.
we're dropping frames, remember, it might have just been the computer.
That's all right, we're not moving.
I prefer myself in 50.
1080p.
expresses all of these features.
Oh, it's okay, we're in 30, so that's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
If we were acting this all out.
Yeah. If we can go for a 1-to-1 ratio, that'd be great. Do you remember when we used to do a podcast? Perfect.
Yeah, that required somehow more editing than
doing
it
a lot
in video.
more edited. And at that period of time, we were playing in a shop, which every 5 minutes you got to hear 5 more minutes.
But now we've
my
upgraded.
Back really hurt.
Yeah, but now you have a bench.
Now I have
a
back support, which I don't use.
Yeah.
I hunch forward because I'm used to it now.
Got the fancy stuff.
Yeah, look at this, padded.
We've got a padded bench, we've got some wonderful stuff here, and what we also could have at some point in the future is some cushions by our brands.
We'll cut it.
Edit it. Where does it later?
Well, that's it. It's fine. I'll sort it out later.
We're not live. It's fine.
Yes,
Game do cushions?
They do now. They have just.
And they're actually really cute.
Wow, cushions it may be.
I'm going to show
You
you.
can go on to.
If I hadn't been absolutely shafted by a certain motor company, I was going to buy one of their notebooks, but instead,
It's still within. Well,
I've
you
got
know
a
how
dry
you can.
vehicle.
You know how you can save money on that, Connor.
You can go onto gametea.co.uk/eat crit survive as Tilly hops onto a sofa. And then you can use our code EatCritSurvive for a 5% discount. We will get 2% of that, but money to them, money to us. It's all great. They do some wonderful
money.
They do some wonderful gaming adjacent gear and goods, including candles, as we now know, cushions. They have just completed their Kickstarter for their LGBT Pride minis. Which had the fabulous arse of an orc, which was fantastic. Some wonderful art prints and all sorts of other T-shirts that we aren't wearing at the moment, but we have them. The reason we were not because we washed them.
That's the only way I could do.
So, Gainty, hello.
Luke, how are the minis LGBTQ?
So we have got.
It's puzzle because they're minis, so I have to know.
So it's the poses that they're in. So we have a. We have a himbo orc, half orc, who is wearing just enough armor to protect the vulnerables, and has the sculpt has a fantastic ass. And then there is Tina Fling, who is the Tiefling drag queen. And then there's a couple of other that sculpt is excellent as well. And then there's a few other characters that we won't spoil for you. You can go and check those out. I think they are doing late pledges on Kickstarter. Go check that out if you would like.
But yes, that should hopefully answer your question.
It did. I was trying to like, how can a mini be LGBT?
Yeah. Representative of the LGBTQ.
Both me and Matt were like, they must be just painted.
Yeah, I was
rainbow
thinking just
colours.
rainbow colours.
No, representative of the people that might class themselves as part of LGBT.
Yes, and they are. Game Tea is a LGBT and female-run organisation, so they make some wonderful stuff. So yay to that.
Out to the people.
Look for the business, and they were kind enough to let us use a voucher for a giveaway that we did last week or on Wednesday when we did our 50th board game stream, where 5 of us that sat around this table played Tiny Towns on Sovereignty, who are another partner platform with us. So we had a lot of fun doing that.
You doubled
Well
your
done.
score
Well
second time
done.
round.
Possibly on to being a heavy contender until someone moved to my farm.
Was it you?
Luke in his glass.
Oh.
I got glass.
There was a lot of glass.
Yeah.
There was also a lot of stone.
A lot of wells.
A lot of
We
wells.
needed many resources.
Wells and fountains.
Well.
It was over the simplest.
It was the only building that required 2 resources to build, and that was a vast amount of brain capacity.
I was taking advantage of a bug in the system and still came.
Yeah.
But,
Hopefully
it wasn't too bad.
they've sorted that by now.
Sorry, it was the dog.
She, yeah, she'll
You were
just
giving me a very funny look.
she'll do
She'll
that
calm down eventually.
when we've calmed down.
Yeah, so that's
like a half 3 hours.
No, we did it last week, and once Luke started, and once we quietened down, she quietened down because we're all very loud, and she's just very overwhelmed at the moment.
yeah,
She'll be fine.
she'll be okay.
But what about Tilly?
Hit and miss.
She's just going to sit on Steph, so that's fine.
I am. Sure.
You shaking there.
Just a bit panty.
Oh, excited.
So, with that done, let's roll into today's game.
You're going to say roll initiative.
What
the?
I'm going last.
Great start. I
What
got
did
a
you-
5. Ah.
Where we last left off, this group of adventurers had left their hometown and had arrived at a fallen northern settlement, which had been walled off and had been sheared off the cliff and had fallen into the sea in the bygone age. Having taken the opportunity to build upon what was there, upon the land, they started to build their own longhouse, which took them about 8 weeks as a couple of their party members returned back to Sevenhome, bringing with them new tiefling friends. Having returned, they continue constructing various things, including a forge, a couple of other essentials, and had the arrival of some new allies coming across, or the apprentices from the previous town, plus Grindos the butcher, leading the way,
And Dig Dug.
and Dig Dug.
Dig Dug, god of dogs.
Yes.
Also the Goliath who tells the story of Dig Dug, the god of dogs,
He is Dig Dug.
with a massive spade, because that's who Dig Dug is. That's how we do things. If you redeem those channel points, you can eventually get a character name or an item.
Or an item
I
created.
still have to figure out how to get Beard of Scrying somehow.
You've got a whole
I got a
campaign.
while. It's not
Sort of smile. Sort of smile.
sort of smiles, and then we've got the Beard of Scrying. That's got to turn up at some point, but probably not till a lot later.
For a lot later.
Only useful by female characters.
Yeah. They're looking for their beard.
God damn
There's
it! The one
also-
time.
Don't forget the shaved tabaxi.
And the shaved tabaxi sphinx.
They must be very cold.
Yeah.
Not in this climate. The climate is actually pretty warm.
I
Around
thought it was quite cold up here because
No, we're in the
we
southern hemisphere.
went
God,
towards
Tom.
north. Towards
Haven't
the
you
place.
watched the 9 hours?
No, we're on episode 6, so that's like 3
This is 7.
hours. This is 7.
If
Yeah.
you want to check out what we've done previously, it's on our YouTube channel.
Wow,
So-
we're really only on episode 7.
Yeah.
Of this campaign, yeah.
Yeah,
It's one session a
I
month.
was going to say it's 1 a month. We're becoming that group.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've been a part of that group already, and I don't want to be in another one.
No, well, this is why we've decided to just sort of just keep going for the future. It makes life easier. So, with that all said, you were planning, you did a few things around the town, and we're getting yourselves ready to depart to head off southeast towards the Eastern Canyon. So, is there any preparation that you would like to do in the days leading up to your departure? Any NPCs you would
Rations.
What?
Rations.
Oh,
Hunt it.
No, didn't we?
So we did do some rations last week, and we have also got.
Oh yeah, remember that Ross kind of disappeared for
Oh, that's true. Yes.
45 minutes.
Okay.
I got.
If we are prepared, then that's good.
Yeah, I think because
There's
I
also
was on
plenty
like.
of wildlife and other things that it has been able to kind of establish some of those things. And you now have a horticulturalist with you, so you can at least deal with plants. And see what's
Yay,
out
we're not
there.
going to die by eating the wrong mushroom.
All berries.
Well,
die by eating the right.
but what a
But
way to
not unless he wants us to. So
And I'm a nice tiefling.
You saying all tieflings are bad?
No, but all orcs are.
That's
Oh,
That's-
controversial topic.
Virtual.
The views of Matthew George are not necessarily representative of anyone else at this table.
That's right.
They're not wizards of the coast.
So, rations, you can
Fine.
add yourself some rations if you wish to.
I think I managed. I think I took 2 because I was on 10 and now I'm on 12. I think. I can't remember. Or I might have been on 8 and then I took 4. Just trying to see what number I rubbed out underneath.
I have 9.
I still
I-
have 10, having not marked any off from my not in person movement.
We'll
you
say 'cause
came
you-
up because they had a wagon of food, so you would have been.
You would have had a chance to resupply based on the stuff that they've brought up with. Okay. Anything else that you wish to do? Anyone that you wish to speak to? Any equipment you would like to prepare? I have a whole list of the 20 odd NPCs.
No, last time I kept an eye on.
Big Doug.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
not Dig
the
Dug.
smaller.
Yes,
Yeah.
Horace.
Horace,
Horace, that's it.
not Horace.
Horace.
Yeah, Horace. He's doing okay now.
Yeah, and so he looked like he'd had a nibble and sorted himself out.
His stomach had settled. He'd had a bit of a chance to rest now that he was somewhere sustainable. He wasn't moving, so he felt secure. I believe the plan was you were going to go on foot rather than
Yes.
walk,
To
take a
start
rather than take a
with,
boat.
Just because, yeah. Can I see Marcus anywhere?
Marcus is about. He is. He's on the sort of the outskirts of the forest. He's just felled some trees and is working with Faith and Nell to prepare it to get ready to start constructing.
Just before we're leaving,
Mhm.
like literally, like backpacks on backs,
Yeah.
ready to go. I will find him quickly.
Okay.
And say to him,
Hey, what can I do?
I probably shouldn't tell you, but you know we were going anyway. We're
No,
I'm not telling you
No.
where. I'm just telling you we're going now. You weren't going to see me around, so it's going to be like you knew we were going to go on anyway. I just wanted to say bye. That was all.
Over his shoulder.
That-
Right, and he puts a hand on your shoulder and pulls you into a one-armed hug. Take care of yourself.
And you. We'll yeah. Bye. Okay.
Roll a
Thank
stealth
you.
check, Connor.
Thank you.
Get up on it.
I'll just well thanks for the warning, and hopefully if we see each other next time our names will be cleared and no one will want to kill us.
Find the thing and
If I knew what the thing was, then that would be a great help.
It's definitely the sort of thing that you would have known had you seen it.
Yes, for all I know, it could be one of those canal cows.
He looks over at one of the canal cows who is just sort of chewing on its own tail.
Maybe not that one.
Unlikely.
Anyway, we'll see you around.
Does Grit remember what the thing is?
I don't think.
No, we didn't. It wasn't, and that's the thing.
Yeah, we were literally. It was. It's going to be so well guarded. It's going to be blatantly obvious the thing that you're meant to be stealing, but we won't want to give any information to you because we don't want you to know the value to then plan to steal it. Basically, so it was basically go to the one room heavily guarded, and in the center of that room there'll probably be something on a plinth, and you pick that up and you take that. Basically, that was the vibe that was given.
Yeah,
giant boulder will fall from the sea.
For all we knew, that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, we didn't get that far, unfortunately.
Yes.
I'm not
And I give a half-hearted wave and a smile, and I turn around and walk away.
Okay. Anyone else wish to do anything? Okay. Then, with all that said and done, how are you traversing? Are you going along the coastline, or are you going to follow the river?
River, I guess.
We followed.
Yeah,
the
we've
river
had,
worked.
good success with the river, I was going to say. So
Okay. Do you want
Yes.
to be on this side of the river where the settlement is, or do you want to be on the far side? You came up the central burn
Yeah.
last time. You're on the rightmost one, as if you're heading, or the easternmost one.
Yeah.
So do you want to be on the east or the west side of the river?
The furthest east, I would have thought.
Okay.
So we're not crossing. We're not on the same.
You're on the eastern side.
The new
Fine.
land.
Okay. All right. So you set off and you head pretty much straight into the forest as you walk along the shore of the river, or the banks of the river. The forest is calm and lush with a huge variety of plants and colours. The trees are exceedingly tall as you go deeper into the forest, with their leaves up high in the canopy, leaving enough light to filter down and let other plants grow. You see several fruit bushes with long red leaves extending from them, with what seems to be quite similar to a small orange, but a very deep purple colour. Just looking around, like small satsumas, about outside like a small satsuma. Yeah, a small satsuma. Tiny birds, not much bigger than wasps, with the body of iridescent red and blue hawks, colourful wings of a butterfly, and an elven face flitter through the branches, being chased by
Elven
a
face?
So how
elven
does a
face.
bird have an elven face?
that looks like an elf's face.
Or like a person on its wings.
Like a
or-
humanoid elf.
Like a humanoid face.
A bird the size of a wasp
Yes.
has a humanoid elven face.
Yes.
Butterfly wings.
Butterfly, like, yeah,
and
colour.
it still somehow looks like a hawk.
Yes.
What do you smoke?
I will show you a picture of
I mean,
it.
something from this forest.
Yeah. He's
He's
eating
eating all those
those
tangerines and satsumas. I mean,
Luke, I'd rather you didn't show us a picture, and we have the viewers at home draw pictures and submit it of what they envision this thing looks like.
If you want to draw that, send it to us, tweet it to us at eCrits5. So I will download it and I'll send it to the rest of you.
That size of a wasp with an elven face, but looks like a hawk.
Yes.
don't know what it is.
Yes.
But it is flitting through the branches, being chased by
Fabulous.
large crows.
Oh, the normal birds.
Chased by birds.
Ah.
Birds.
No, not my feet. What's on the floor?
Oh,
The
How far
river.
away?
How far away are they?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just sort of just flitting around. You know.
Like little.
do we want to intervene?
Let nature take its course. I mean,
But it's got a humanoid face. So
I'm freaked out too, which kind of means I don't really want to touch it.
usually that implies some sort of intelligence? Maybe, just maybe.
I mean, I've got a humanoid face and I could beg to differ.
Fair point. Well made. Well, you just made that excellent point.
Well made.
Yeah, a very intelligent point you just made. So.
Oh, my brain hurts.
Cassian or
Both.
I mean, it is a new and unusual thing, so we could try and sort of catch it and save it from the crow and look at it ourselves. But
I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run towards the birds, but just be like, yeah.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Distract or scare or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Make an intimidation check. Whilst I try and figure out why we're dropping frames.
Oh,
Okay.
16.
I can hear.
16. Okay. The two, but they're sort of just flitting around. There's about 3 or 4 of those small things, just sort of being chased by the crow, and the crow just sort of, just flies off, seemingly bemused, and looks, and takes off.
Thing chasing me.
The other ones just sort of flit around a little bit.
Oh, there's the bug.
Do-
Bird.
Do you talk? That's a no. Okay. Oh,
They do make a sound that's quite a melodious whistle, sort of like a melodious tune that I can't do because I'm me.
please try.
So
You know whistle.
I can whistle, but not melodiously.
What's melodiously?
Melodious.
Melodious.
Melody.
Like a
Melodiousness, see?
So like a nice sing song.
Yeah, melody.
Related.
Terrible thing. So,
It's sing nice.
It's,
Oh.
see, I was imagining almost like creepy, like, kind of like,
That's creepy.
is that sort of thing? Trying to find the stats on the thing so I can remind myself
What?
of its
stats.
intelligence.
No, you don't need to look up stats. I'm not attacking anything here.
No,
No, I need to remember. I need to remember whether or not it can speak and understand you.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Oh, sorry. We weren't meant to interact with this thing. Sorry, Luke. My bad.
I was expecting it to have just. By the time you spent time trying to interact with it, it would have sodded off. But no, you intervened directly.
I mean, he was literally. This is just part of the description. He was hoping that we would have even noticed anything in the description apart from some nice purple satsumas, but a weird-looking bug. Size
I
beard.
got really hung up on it. No, but it has a face.
It has a face.
I should. That's on me. I should have known better because you guys do get hung up on the wrong details quite frequently.
You as the DM singled it out as a feature in the thing. Therefore,
Yeah.
our brains just go, sorry, what?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be honest.
The
If you'd been like, if you'd just been like a butterfly or a wasp that was being chased by a bird, I've been like, cool, normal.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
you described a very specific weird creature, and I want to interact with it.
Because okay, what languages do you speak?
Probably nothing that they speak. Common and Dwarvish.
What do the rest of you speak?
Common and dwarvish.
common, dwarvish, celestial, and infernal.
Okay,
Elfish on top of that.
okay.
no mission on top of
I don't know
that.
where I'll find
All of them.
bottom left.
No, it's
I
in
want to minimise one.
individual languages that they can understand rather than.
Common, Elvish.
So you two get
Like-
some words that they are the brothers, Elijah and Clark.
Oh Lord.
You get some. You get some of the words. They sound like they are a type of Elvish, but in offspring. So for your probable understanding, probably something like Sylvan, yeah.
I speak Elvish.
No.
Well, you two then.
You two then. You kind of get loose Elvish, but old timey style. More it's all along the words of it's along the line. So it's similar to that, something along the lines of giving thanks and just sort of sitting there, look at you, and they sort of look at each other and sort of sit and look at each other and
There's two of them.
Those clangers.
there's like 3 of them.
What? I thought it was just the
Yeah.
one.
No, there's a couple of them.
Oh, fair enough.
One of them flaps down and lands on your shoulder.
Oh.
Great.
Hello. Does anyone understand?
I'm getting a sense of it. It's a bit like Elvish, but a bit different. But by the way, good call on thinking they might be intelligent.
Let's not hold too much judgment here.
They speak a language. Me too, if the whistling's a language.
Oh, here we go. Prepared
This is
to
really
be
how-
absolutely.
What are we saying?
What the
He hasn't made this up.
Oh.
Someone else has.
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was
Well,
imagining. But it's less monstrous than I was literally imagining the parts of all the things you described like attached
Just
together.
Like
chimera-like,
a
yes.
sphinx,
Just
yeah.
Crit stick together.
Yeah, that is very
Yeah.
cryptic.
Yeah.
5-year-old
That's
style.
what
Oh, I'm kind of nervous about stopping these things now.
So,
I'm just going to say that's the one on the Grit's shoulder. Oh wow, you look fabulous. Well, glad we could help you out. We're sort of just passing through, unless there's anything else you need.
what's your alignment, Grit?
Oh.
What is
Oh.
Different.
That's good usually.
I don't know.
just neutral,
Pure neutral. Okay.
just straight down the middle.
It's bad.
I don't think I did an alignment.
It's fine. It's more
Oh,
how you would see it. I mean, you're chaotic neutral, let's be fair.
Yeah.
What about the character?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
guess even I'm finding
One
out.
and the same.
It just sort of sits on your shoulder for a few
Argument
minutes and then
creates
it
reality.
takes off and just disappears off with its 3 friends.
Oh, I'm not on that one.
That's interesting. They were cool.
Maybe we'll see them again. Well, I'm glad I helped out.
Yeah, if we see any more or anything else with the place, yeah, I think we can help out.
Makes the notes. Party will help anything with a face. Oh,
What
there
about
is.
if it has multiple faces?
We
Oh,
have to help it more.
There's small
There-
child.
There is top of a baby's head in stream.
Top of a baby's head in stream.
Hello, David.
Well, you are slowly drifting out of shot, Ross. As
Because he moved out
There
of
you
the
go.
way for baby's head.
There you go.
It's an elf baby's head.
Is it,
Alright.
is it an elf?
It has a human face.
I mean, we can't see the face, so we don't have to help that.
Yeah,
Mm,
them the rules.
All right. So as you continue along the river itself narrows as you're walking along it, going from half a mile in width to about 1,000 feet. It's still massive and quite meandering. You pass several oxbow lakes with trees contained in the centres on the island, and the sort of green-coloured deer standing there looking inquisitive at you as you walk past them. Winston is still happily flying up and making notes and keeping track of the terrain, keeping an eye on how everything flows. But presumably the walk is uneventful. After about an hour or so in the forest, you see a huge tree that has collapsed in the river. But on the foliage side closest to you, a couple of things strike you as odd. First of all, the foliage side being on the bank, and the tree is not taller than the river is wide. So it doesn't quite make sense as to why it's here, unless it floated from downstream, potentially, because you are walking upriver. As you get closer to it, you can see that there's an amber sap that is oozing out of a puncture wound about 2 inches thick. And as this sap is sort of flowing out, you can see it just sort of moving around the water flow, moving along with the flow. So it's sort of lying at an angle, so the water just is pushing past it. As you come round and you can see this tree lying there, it is strange to see the bark contorted into a face of intense pain.
It's got a face, got to help him.
Nice. We must investigate.
Oh no!
And let me just
Great, there's a tree smarter than
Am I
me.
straight?
a little. I'm just adjusting you in the.
I just thought I'd try to adjust myself, but maybe I didn't do it right.
That's okay. I just adjust.
There
There we go.
Hey.
Nope, that's
No,
no,
you're out.
gone.
There we go.
There you go. Stay in line with the curtain. You're okay. There's fine.
Cool.
He's more.
Thanks.
Are you on the left or on the right? Because on the right he's slightly out.
I'm on the left because I haven't.
Yeah, but it's on the left. Oh, you're just gonna switch it.
Yeah, it's studio mode, so I'll just switch that off. There we go.
That's
And back. There he is.
Ta-da!
Apologies.
That's
Easy
okay.
guy.
The entirety of this creature is one bipedal tree figure
Oh.
lying dead, its legs and arms dangling into the water. It appears that this is recent, particularly to you, Palimpsest, because none of the leaves have turned brown and the sap is still flowing.
Oh.
Is there anything you wish to do?
Is it
Yeah,
like
very-
fruit?
Hold on, we had 3 people try to talk it exactly. You go first.
I was going to go, oh, Cassian, you're our tree expert. What do you make of this?
Yeah, not trees with a face.
It's not Groot, it's more like the Ents from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I like ants.
It's, it has feet. It hasn't like been chopped down.
It has feet,
Right.
but the legs are sort of dangling in the water.
Let me just.
It's where the sap's flowing out. Is that like wounds?
Yes, it's like a 2-inch across puncture wound.
Don't touch the sap. I touched the sap last time and there was some nasty bugs.
Can I just see if there's anything around?
What do you, in particular, just see if there's any creature that's attacked it?
Literally just look. Yeah, just literally scanning. Very quick scan just to see if I notice. They probably won't, but just to see if I notice anything.
Make a perception check.
I just don't want to be ambushed whilst we're here the same way.
Yeah.
So. Ooh, 19.
19?
Nearly a 1. Put it roll back.
You look around, there is nothing major that stands out. There's a few bits of wildlife, like a couple of rabbits, a couple of birds. Yeah, a duck. Nothing major that looks like it could have done anything like this.
Okay.
Are these puncture wounds quite deep, from what I can tell?
Do you want to go up and investigate?
Sure.
Okay.
I was going to ask. You said there was one puncture wound or several?
You saw one where the amber sap was coming out. As you come around from this side, you can see there's a few more.
Do we have to go into the river in order to examine?
No, there's one on its side, so it's sort of lying side on, so you can climb up the branches and have a look if you want.
There's just
to.
one.
No, there's several. There's a
Oh.
few more which are lower down.
No, sorry, one creature.
One creature, yes, but multiple puncture wounds. Make investigation check.
That's still going well. Oh, okay. 13. That's not terrible.
You come on up and you sort of stand there and you have a look as this sap is just pouring out of it. It doesn't look like it's that deep, maybe 5 inches or so, but relative, that's deep on a human.
Yeah.
On this creature, it's not that significant.
I'm just going to keep an eye out. I'm just going to, doesn't look like there's anything around, but we might want to just be prepared in case whatever it did this comes back.
I will also keep an eye out as well with my hammer axe ready.
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
I'm keeping grits from the
Come
previous.
on, pandas.
Thank you, because I'm not rolling better than that. So
However.
3.
Okay.
Dice jail.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. If I could examine the wound, see if I can see any discoloured bark or timber within.
Okay. You climb up and join Saria up there. Make an investigation check.
Can I make an argument for nature?
Can I inspire?
You can inspire. You could, yeah. I would say no, because it's not going to be a subtle discoloration. So the sort of thing you're looking for, you're going to notice the difference. I imagine if you're looking for things like poison or anything like that.
Okay.
I believe you get a D6.
D6.
It is a D6, yes.
Okay. Ten.
Oh dear. It's always good to do a D6 outpolls the D20.
Actually, they got exactly the same. I just
Were
get
they?
the D20.
Oh, right. I was going to say. Oh, geez.
As you sort of look at this, there's too much sap in the way to really tell what's going on there. But as you're sort of seeing it, the sap coalesce. It is starting to now move its way around the base of the tree, and just start floating its way up. And as it does, there is a fish that just sort of swims vaguely in its direction. You just watch the sap grabs the fish and just engulfs it.
And the sapling did that.
Sap did that, yes.
That's not creepy at all.
And then it just continues.
Yeah, I'm going to get away from where this sap is coming from. I can see that.
Yeah.
So the sap is coming out of the dead tree, and the sap just grabbed a fish like it was Spider-Man getting a criminal.
Yes.
Thwip
Such a
fish.
strange analogy.
Yeah, I just imagine the thwip nom.
But as the fish sort of wriggles for a moment, it then just stops moving.
Oh.
Before it gets pulled in.
No, as it has been pulled fully inside.
So
You were going to ask a question?
Yeah, I was going to say, sorry, who is this Spider-Man that Cassian is talking with?
Oh, shush. It's like Dig Dug, but
With spiders.
with spiders.
Okay,
Spid Spud.
moving on.
You sure that's what you want to be? Because I've still got the channel points.
Yeah, but
Spid Spud the Spider Guardian.
you might have the channel points, but you don't have
Bad
the most
Spud
channel
the
points.
Spider God.
No, because I keep spending them on stupid things.
Like
Spit the spider potato.
Yeah.
Oh.
The potato spider.
And if you ever wanted an example of a channel point redemption that I will be not redeeming,
Excuse me, I think you need to keep your word on everything.
not if it's too ridiculous. DM discretion is advised.
Beard of scrying.
Mostly with both faces.
Hey, I can
Stormwind blows from the back. You're forever.
anyway.
No politics.
Politics.
Okay. So I thought this thing was dead, but if the sap's eating stuff, is it dead?
or is it sap? Is it a creature that is now living within a dead body?
Oh, a host. Oh, that was not Cassian saying that.
This is the ooze.
That is the yes, it's not the tree.
Sap.
There's not the tree, just go.
Can I find a fairly decent sized stick?
Yes,
Can I go and poke it?
you can.
Oh, poke it.
You poke it with the stick.
Yeah.
And as you poke it with the stick, you watch as the stick just dissolves away.
Oh God, I was going to bite it. Thank God for doing that.
But as the stick is sort of going away, the tendril, as it was going in one direction, you just poked it from behind. A tendril just comes out and just starts going up the stick towards your hand.
No, drop it. I drop it. I drop it. I drop it. I drop it. Don't touch the sap.
Clearly.
You'll dissolve.
The question is, do we try and do something about this or just ignore it?
Maybe we should just burn it.
And set the whole forest on fire.
It's in a river. I don't think we can burn it.
I think I don't know. We can either make this our problem or we could just carry on.
Hang on a moment. I might have an idea.
Detect ooze.
Close. Just think if we can do this with a ritual, which normally I always on my sheet, but I forgot about this time.
I don't think paladins can cast ritual spells, can they?
Oh,
Well, it depends on your flavour.
They're not.
Hmm.
It says it's a ritual in the book.
Yes, but I don't think paladins can cast rituals. That's the thing. I think specific spellcasters don't get the ability to do it. I think rangers and paladins can't.
And these sorcerers can.
But you want to smart slot?
Can paladins cast rituals?
Warlocks can cast rituals.
I didn't realise that they didn't.
Or can cast as a ritual.
So I have a dice emergency
No.
right now with a child who is throwing literal tens of
spell.
dice on the floor.
Oh,
Sorry, Ross.
so much dice on the floor.
Oh, it's after
There's
nothing
so much
over.
dice on the floor. There's so much
Oh no! At least he's not at the age where he's eating them.
What are you hoping to cast?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, yeah. It says it must do, and it doesn't say it in the description. Okay.
Unless you could get the ritual caster feat.
Yes, there was a feat for that.
Yeah, but no, I'm
It's a
not,
feat for that.
I'm not going to use that. Okay. I've got a bit of an idea. I grip my little moon meteorite talisman and I cast detect poison and disease.
Ooh, magic!
Okay.
Ooh.
I have missed magic right now.
Someone's casting a spell.
Spell alert!
All right. Detect poison and disease.
Let's find
Okay.
some disease.
You sense there is poison present in the tree.
In the tree.
You also sense
Ooh.
you get about 6 dozen tiny pinpricks of poison. You get the sense those are probably things like ants, like small insects that are technically poisonous but not actually problematic. Like there's a minuscule amount, but it's not. It just bips on your radar.
Okay, but I'm not getting it from the sap foods.
No.
Okay, I'm sensing that there's poison in the tray, but the sap ooze thing doesn't seem to be poisonous. Maybe it's just dissolving. I don't think we should eat it, but it's not poison. Maybe poison killed the tree? Because those punctures weren't that deep, and this is a big thing. So maybe it's just putting poison in.
Say the face had a grimace of pain on it.
Yes.
Oh, that's not nice.
Would appear the tree is in pain.
Or was in pain when it died?
Are we able to work out roughly how long this tree has been in this state?
Make an investigation check.
5.
Been dead a time.
That.
There isn't any sort of like major scratches in the land to suggest that it floated upriver and ended up here. So it's probable that this is where it was attacked and killed.
Can I see any tracks of whatever a walking tree might look like?
Make a perception check.
Argument for survival?
In this instance, they're big things. You're just looking to see if you can see them. You're not trying to track a small animal.
Perception. Oh, okay. 19.
Okay. You don't see any on this side of the bank. But you sort of look over, you can just about see some sort of depression on the opposite bank. So it suggests that it was walking from that side of the forest to this one.
Okay, I've won that out to the party. I think whatever happened may have happened on the other side. I could sort of see some marks on that far bank.
How
So,
wide is the river?
Maybe we're safest
This
staying.
way.
Maybe we're safest staying on this side. Yeah, maybe it's trying to cross the river to get away.
Maybe.
So yeah, I say maybe we stick on this side of the river.
I am going to grip my staff or something.
To grip your staff
my
here.
symbol, my staff, whatever, and channel some magic and cast mage armor.
Okay.
Nice.
Mage armor has been cast. Yes.
Thinking.
No, I was looking at Matthew.
Yeah, and I was doing pretty much the same thing. How dense is the foliage around us?
Not especially. It's there's some bushes and stuff at low level, but these trees are a lot taller, and they take a lot of their foliage is actually quite high up, relatively.
Okay, from the top, how close are they at the top?
Close enough to give quite a decent bit of shade, but there's enough sparsities for light to filter down. So kind of rainforesty density.
Okay.
And that's all around us.
Not where you are at the moment. You're on the riverbank. You
On the
are
other side, it's all rainforesty.
no. Immediately on the bank, there's probably a good like 10, 15 feet of clearance between the riverbank and then the forest cover.
Yeah.
Alright.
But so we can assume it came from the forest on the other side of the river.
This thing, yes.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing is, if it has a face, maybe it was intelligent.
I mean, we've gathered that anything with a face is intelligent.
That has been established.
Yeah. So maybe they're more on the other side. Maybe we should go and have a look in case they need help.
How wide is the river?
It's about 1,000 feet.
And the wait, did you say the tree is like not? It was shorter than the width of the river.
Yes.
How have we been able to get to it?
Because it's this
It's
side of
on
the
this side of the river.
It's our side of the river.
How deep do we reckon the river might be?
Maybe.
Oh right, okay. It's just float over. I don't know. Let's find out.
10 feet or so.
So presumably shallow enough that something this size could probably wade across.
Yes. And you can see there is, difficult to tell from watermarks on it because it's been lying in the water, but there was a little bit of moisture approximately its waist. So this thing is about 30 feet tall.
We just continue on. Well,
We can either
being careful.
try and cross and go and possibly look in the forest where it came from, or we can keep going and hope that whatever killed it is not going to kill us.
It's worth pointing out that the forest type on both sides of the river is the same. It's a continuation of the same forest,
Well, let's
Particularly where
hope there's no bridges.
particularly where the rivers have been sort of meandering through. It's just this river has bifurcated the forest.
I think this is something we're not going to figure out anytime soon. I say we keep going.
The last of the sap just sort of falls away from the tree and just starts.
Last of it.
Where does it go?
It's going
Into the water?
into the water and it's just going along the. So if the water flow is going across me, the tree is sort of that sort of angle. It's just sort of going that way and going up, basically following the river flow.
Have we just discovered venom?
You don't know.
No, it's not venom.
It's an alien
it didn't
parasite,
show
don't touch it.
poison.
Does anyone have like a beaker?
I
See if you
smashed
could
all mine because I fell on them.
Sorry, what?
A beaker.
A jar.
Ah,
I thought you said beacon.
yes, I did too.
Anyone have a beacon?
The beacons have gone to our
Ah,
list.
My beacon's on it.
bonfire.
Practically the same. All we need is a long line of them. Does anyone have a
Can only like one at a
container?
time.
Is it on? Was it climbing at our side of the bank?
Container.
No, it's going into the water, into the river.
Oh, okay.
What the ooze of the tree?
The sap.
It's going into the water.
No, I do not.
I don't have. Didn't have a Tracy.
I have a water skin, but it's got water in it.
I have a horn for ale. That's it.
That's in the mess kit.
Oh, the mess
It's
tin
a
is
plate.
It contains a cup and simple cutlery.
Put it in a cup, but then
Can
it
I-
did dissolve that stick I'd got.
It dissolved nature. I want to see if it eats metallics.
Why do you think your cup is made of metal?
Might be. It's a tin, specified tin.
Oh, you can't touch it with a tin.
Can I scoop it in a tin?
Okay, you go up and you try and scoop it up into the tin. It
Eat out your hands.
just slops straight back out the other side.
Can I put it in and then
Like pulling a viscous liquid, it just
so it doesn't get anything in it.
it gets in it, but then it just pours straight back out because it's just moving.
It's flubber.
I want some. Much like flubber, I want to try it.
Why don't we just see which way was it going in the water?
It's going into the
Yeah, but
Back the way we've come.
going up towards the village.
we could
effectively.
follow it.
We definitely don't want it going back towards the village in case it's dangerous.
Yeah, but if it's going for that direction, it might be going back to its host. Maybe this is maybe this is like a parasite that's killed this creature, and it'll go back to its host.
I mean, it seems like it's just being carried by the water, the way the water's going.
But maybe that's the way it wants to go.
Maybe it is.
Because if it didn't want to go that way, it could have just climbed along the tree to the other side, I'm guessing. I don't know. Does it seem to have a mind of its own?
Make an insight check.
You can stay. 14.
14.
Don't laugh. Jeez.
You.
That's good for me, this
It
campaign.
doesn't appear to be taking any particular actions on its own, aside from the grabbing of the fish and the absorption of your stick. that you poked it
Right.
with. So whether it is it could be confused, and it's just sort of reacting to certain things, and it's just
Or it's
letting
just
things happen.
not alive.
You don't know.
Right. I thought it was actually moving of its own accord.
It was when it went for the fish and the thing. And by the way, as you look at the fish, you're sort of seeing the fish that's in there is almost petrified. Doesn't appear it is not moving as the ooze undulates. It is solid.
But the ooze is going, and the fish is in the ooze.
The fish is in the ooze. Is in the sack.
Jurassic Park started.
I don't think fish Jurassic Park is really going to be as much of a problem. Big aquarium.
Whale land.
Always a big.
You son of a.
So the trouble is, if we try and follow it, it's now going
Just
as
gonna
fast
be
as the
in
river,
the-
which is probably faster than we can.
Then it's a lost
Gotcha.
cause. Let's not worry about it and hope it doesn't get to our newly found village and dissolve everything around it. I mean, how big is it?
Okay.
How big is it?
How big was it? Large-ish.
Largest. He tried to get it in his tin.
Yeah. Didn't do well.
Yeah, it didn't go in.
Large,
Yeah, it's a large.
like a
I
dog.
didn't want all of it. Yeah, we didn't ask.
No one asked how big it was.
Yeah, also said I didn't want all of
I
it.
also say this river is currently 1,000 feet wide. We know it's huge by the time it gets up to the.
Yeah, it gets to about half a mile.
So
And yes, I am confusing imperial and metric. There's different measurements. Yeah.
I'm really confused because in my head, I'm picturing it like flubber, where it's just
No.
this little, but it's actually this quite liquid pouring out of the tree and going all the way up the river.
Yeah. It's not. It's stopped.
Right.
It stopped coming out of the tree now. It has coalesced into sort of like an oil spill, but it is.
Okay,
condensed.
so it's not really, it's just flowing from the body. By the way, you said it grabbed something. I thought it was like a gelatinous thing that was just
It
grabbing
is a
something.
gelatinous thing. It did do that.
But that doesn't match with
Because when
my
you poked
image
it,
of-
because when you poked it with the stick it then crawled back up the stick and pulled the stick in.
But that isn't a liquid. That flows in water.
It's floating on the water. It's not It's not being conduced by the water and steered by it. It is on the water, but it is moving with the current.
But it's like half a mile long.
No,
What did you just say?
he said it was large.
I say it's a lot.
So-
It's a,
You said it's got like half the mile down the river.
no, the river widens to half a mile.
Oh my god. Okay. I give up. I go. I start walking. I'm done.
I'll follow Cassie.
I mean, if it keeps going, then it'll just go up through the gates and out to sea, I suppose.
Down the whirlpool.
And so a big bad was born. The lost ooze. As it
See, I
just
told you.
floats away.
Told you this was how.
You can
it
eat
was
all the
started.
fish. I just won't eat fish.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Just
let's be wary
The
of
opposite of
anything that might
pescatarian.
be trying to poach us. I know that's fairly obvious, but we don't want to have whatever happens to this really happen to us. Yeah, let's carry on and see what else we can find.
Okay. You carry on along the riverbank, and eventually you see it. You get a few more of these oxbow legs sort of coming as you come, and eventually you round to a point where there is just a huge lake. Where you are, it is vast here. It looks relatively shallow comparatively, but it is just wide across.
When you say relatively,
The river up to this point has been sort of 10 feet or
Yeah.
so. This one is maybe at its deepest that you can see from where you are.
yeah.
Is probably about 4 feet.
But it's vast.
It is vast, yes.
How vast?
You can see a horizon curve on it.
Wow.
That is.
So is it? So it's
vast.
vast. Lengthwise? How about widthwise?
Yes. It's a big lake.
Are there any
Okay.
islands in it?
There are a few islands, yeah. A few islands in the lake.
Oh, this is big.
It seems like this is probably a point where the river did meander quite a few times in its past, and then it has just eroded away and it has coalesced into a singular massive lake.
She's adorable, okay?
She's snoring.
She's snoring away.
So cute.
How close is the nearest island?
About 100 feet.
Cool. I will climb on the back of my griffin
Okay.
and I will fly to the.
You and Desh fly across the land on the island.
How big is the island?
It is probably about 300 feet across, 600 long.
Cool. So big enough to get ambushed on. Because that is what I do apparently. If I look around,
There's any cover on there.
There's a couple of trees on there.
I shall check my vertical space.
Make a perception check.
He's flying.
I mean, I'll check. No,
You just landed.
sorry, perception.
Yes.
18.
18. You look around. There is nothing in particular that sort of stands out to you. But you do see. I should say whether or not you see a particular thing. You do see a few small creatures, like small black creatures, just swimming in the river,
The river.
in the lake, in the water.
Black things.
Slug-like. Each like.
Lovely.
Do you point those out to us?
We're not there.
I
Go
mean,
100 feet away from you.
Okay. Can you see anything over there?
some black things in the water.
I'll go over and have a look at the water near where we are.
Okay, you go in and have a look. Make a perception check.
From this distance, I can see that. It's like, no.
Ten.
10. There are, in this relatively shallow area, there are a few small, like minnow-like fish sort of swimming around, and a
Minnows.
couple of black slug-like creatures.
let's stay out of the water.
Okay. Oh, we talked about maybe getting a raft and going along the river. Maybe we could just stop and make a raft here.
How far are we looking to travel to get to that?
See a horizon.
It's big, and we get very wet just walking across, trying to wade through it.
So probably you probably reckon it's. I mean, from your elevated position when you had a look, and when you were flying up, you probably deduced it's maybe a mile or so, about enough distance to see a horizon,
What about
or see a slight curvature anyway.
left and right?
Could I find a large stick, maybe for
Yeah.
infantry,
Stick easy enough to find.
and experimentally dip it into the lake, just for a moment, pull it out and examine it?
It is a wet stick.
Does it have anything clinging to it other than water?
No.
Right. I shall sit the stick down again quite gently.
Stick gives you the finger. No.
Do I have in my rations? Do I have anything that is a little bit of meat?
Yeah, probably.
I want to throw it in the water.
Okay, you throw a little bit of meat into the water. Wait a moment, you can just see small flurry of movement underneath it. From what you can see, just appears to be fish.
Well, don't trust the fish. They eat meat.
Yeah.
Well, they eat something that's fallen in the water. I don't know what it is.
Have you ever
The
seen
meat
fish?
quantity doesn't go down. It just appears to be sort of pecking at it.
How far to the left and right is it? Like vast as well? Does that just go up into the horizon, or is it like?
It's not quite as vast in that direction. It's maybe a couple of kilometers.
Just so thinking of a metric.
Yes, please stop. I'm getting confused.
It's about 1,200 furlongs, and then
Yeah.
How many
82 football pitches.
How many hogsheads fall in the ocean?
12 hectares and 6 cubits.
So
But
How
my
many knots
cubits,
per
not
hour?
someone else's.
I don't fancy trying to wade through it. We could either spend a bit of time build a raft, or we could go around the edge. Either's going to cost us time, but I think it's better than wading through.
Do I think that the journey is more or less than 2 hours?
Yeah, less.
Less.
Just straight line wading through less than a couple of hours. Probably realistically about less than an hour. Have you flown back? Are you still on the island?
Yeah, no, I'll have flown back after.
Yeah, with the information from Klaus, you would kind of guess that if you walked in a straight line, you could get there relatively quickly.
Well, by the time we've built a raft and probably sailed across the middle of it, it's probably not too far off the time we'd have to walk around it.
Should we just walk around the edge then?
I would be more comfortable. Those black things make me nervous.
So if we had a raft, you
Wouldn't be very keen. Especially it would have to be quite a big raft to carry all this.
This is true.
Can I make a big raft?
Oh, jeez.
What's the maximum size that you can make?
Large.
Is it at this level?
Yeah. Oh no.
I know, medium.
Medium.
You make the noise and you create a medium-sized raft.
It is 5 foot by 5 foot.
Probably long, probably 8 by 2. I would have thought something like that. 8 by 3 or 4.
No walkways. It's all performance.
I mean,
So
if you want to go on the river,
2 people could fit
At
on
a
that
time?
safely.
don't
What?
let go, Jack.
Nice gesture, but by the time we ferried everyone backwards and forwards,
We could use dash as well.
Dash only carries
I can use dash.
house.
And
Maybe.
Really, I'm not getting on the back of that griffin's back. He's fallen off enough times.
and Dash is only young. Carrying 2 people might be too much of a strain.
mean, carrying one can sometimes be a bit of a strain, but wow!
Roll a sass check. Jeez.
Do you have to roll a sass check?
Yeah.
16. What's that?
Roll a sass check.
12. I'm going to say that's a natural 20.
Yeah,
I think
but-
it's add your charisma.
Yeah, okay, I got a 13 in sass. That's the new stats you get when you buy that teeth. Tia fling.
Tia fling,
Yeah, you get extra sass stats. Well, if you want to go and
I'm holding the raft. It's starting to
paddle in that lake, then by all means. But I think I'm just gonna walk around this thing.
I paddle my boat around with the shoreline with them.
Okay, you're going on the river. All right.
Pirate's life for me.
Paddleboarding.
Okay.
Hunting.
Just,
Yeah.
Punting
just
around.
along the shoreline.
All right.
I fly above him.
All right. So this odd procession of you guys walking and you
We'll
flying.
take every mode of transport.
Yeah, you fly.
available.
You flying. Yeah. You flying.
Thank you for beating me to that.
Because you're flying slowly because Death can
Yes.
fly a lot faster than he's just circling at this point.
Basically, because otherwise, if he tried to kind of fly at the right speed, he'd probably fall.
Okay. What's everyone's passive perception, please?
God, Jesus.
11.
9.
9, 12,
11.
11.
Passive.
15.
Grit.
10.
Sorry.
Very wisdom.
10. Okay. Okay. So in which case, Elijah, you're the only one who sort of notices this. As you're hunting along, you
Literally the guy
have
on
to
the
float.
raft.
You have to float a little, about 5 feet or so away, so that you're not scraping along the water. At which point you're not really punting; you're just sort of digging slowly.
I'm taking on water.
So changing from a punt to a dig dugout.
You do notice that to get to a point where you're able to sort of pass out, the water does get periodically deeper, seemingly randomly.
Danger.
Trench.
But as you're sort of going, you detect a movement below there. And you sort of stop for a second to have a look down. A long black creature, slug-like creature, leaps out of the water and goes for you.
Sorry. One of these small things that we saw, but bigger.
Yeah, a giant leap.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That is a 15. An 18 to hit.
I was going to say the 15 still would have.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
She's a comic character.
Yeah, that is 4 points of piercing damage, and the giant leech is now attached to you.
Oh!
Giant. It
Giant
must be in
leech.
its mouth.
It's got a good chunk of his leg. Like it's about the size of a pint glass. It is chunky leech.
Right. Okay. So not giant in D&D terms, giant in leech terms.
Giant relative to others.
Right. I genuinely thought like the size of Elijah.
There's like an elephant-sized leech attached to.
Yeah,
something.
that's what when he said giant, I was like, it's giant. No.
At what point is the other way
giant
round, where actually it would be one of us attached to the leech rather than the leech attached to us?
Yeah.
As this single leech does that, second one jumps out towards you on your raft. But that is a 7 to hit.
Yes.
So it misses.
Bat.
However, 6 more leap out
Whoa!
and
Oh my
attack
god!
various members of you. So
Let's
see?
go.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, there's enough for everyone.
Flying for the win!
Let's go.
Yeah, you're fine.
You get a
Right,
leech,
so,
and you get a leech.
Flying leech.
So we'll start off with grit.
What a
Okay,
That's a 9 to hit.
that does not hit.
Cathian, natural 20.
That's it.
Leech, Christian survive.
For 8 points of piercing damage. Who has leech? Who has leech?
What is leech?
So Elijah, Cassian. Then
And Penny.
Palimpsest, another natural 20.
God, this is where it happens.
I see.
Welcome to the campaign. 9 points of piercing damage.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's a 13 to hit.
Misses.
And then on Winston, that hits. Yeah, he hasn't said anything all day, but that hits him for a 6 points of piercing damage.
No.
Oh, we did leave him behind in the end.
He looks cheery when you left
so that
him.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Unsettled.
There is one,
sometimes
and then 6 for Winston. So
you get a leech. You get a leech.
yeah, actually no, there is one more leech to attack. So we'll go for grit for a 16 to hit.
That is my armor class.
6 points of piercing damage.
Baby's hand in your mouth.
He keeps trying to put dice in my eye.
Yeah, that's where they belong, Daddy. Can you all roll initiative then, please?
Yeah. Oh,
It's been a while since you had combat. Okay.
Can I ask you to?
can you get me a drink?
Yes.
Just some water, thank you. Here we're both just like coughing our guts
I've
out.
got a tickle. So
Yeah.
He did good. Winston.
I mean, 3 months ago, people would run for the hills.
Sitting down, I found out I had to go to work tomorrow.
Oh.
That's very important. Going from 1 till 3:30. Okay,
One to,
For 2 hours.
2.5 hours.
like, I know shifts are shifts, but I'd be really upset if I was told to just come in for that amount of time.
Well, that's how long I've said I can go in for.
Oh,
well,
okay.
at least I
Thank
respected
you.
what you said.
I suppose I haven't hit long rest on Winston for a while, but he's taken 6 hit points off him already. Oh, that little monk. All right. So,
I think we might be steam powered leeches.
Yeah.
there.
Not this time.
Okay, so grit muted. I'll come back.
Sorry, I
To
was
you.
Yes, please.
I'll come back to you. Cassian.
18.
Nice.
I think you got a correct by the look on his face.
Elijah.
14.
Pal.
19.
Sarah.
4.
Klaus.
11.
Nice. Winsome got a 5 plus 3, so got an 8. And then grit.
It's a 21.
21.
I was wrestling with baby for my mouse, so I couldn't roll at the time you requested. That's why. Now,
No,
okay,
no,
control
Daddy
the
needs to
mouse.
roll initiative.
Yeah, so
Alrighty then. So we are going to start off grit top of the round. It is you.
oh yeah, that's a bit terrifying. There is one attached
One
to me.
you, yes.
I'm going to. I'll start off kind of easy and see how we go. So I'll shock and grasp it. I'll swing my gauntlet up and then just try and like punch it off me, basically.
Make
That is a 24 to hit.
Nice.
just hits.
Just go on. Oh wait, you are.
Yeah.
That is 8 points of lightning damage. Sorry, 4 points of lightning damage. Sorry, I read the dice value, not the number on the dice. It's 4 points of lightning damage.
Hey, Jesus. Okay, so you reach down and you just punch the giant leech with the electricity. It convulses a little bit. Still attached to you, though.
Does it look like that hurt it a lot, a little, or not at all?
I mean, it hurt it about
Okay,
as
it
much
can't-
as we expected it to.
It can't take reactions now
Okay, good to know.
until the start of its next turn.
Okay. You also can't disengage from it because it is attached to you anyway. So
Yeah, I know, but just in case there's like some sucking of life force halfway through the round, you know.
fair. All right, that is the end of your turn. Are you moving? Are you staying where you are on the riverbank?
In fact, I can do something else now. In fact, I'm going to use a bonus action I'm going to create a defensive field and get 3 temporary hit points on my armor. So just like, do a little. Basically, it's like just a little bit of almost like reinforces any weak points on my armor based on the situation that's happening. That's the intention there.
Okay, so you reach down and you just twiddle some of the catches and the notches, and it just releases inside. You just feel it shunk of an extra armor plating just moving around to cut off its to try and cut off this leech's grip on you. Okay, cool. That is
yeah, I'll stay where I am otherwise.
Palimpsest.
Okay, I've got a leech attached to me.
You do?
I do not like this. How do I think it? How would I go about detaching this thing from?
You could grab it and try and make it go away.
That feels like it's going to be a strength thing.
That's going to hurt, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Serena Williams.
Well, you don't realise it's already attached itself to your spinal cord, and as you pull.
How close am I to Element's party?
You're all sort of in a group. The ones that are furthest away are Klaus and Elijah. Elijah's sort of 5 feet away, floating on a raft, and Klaus is in the air, sort
Just
of
floating on a raft.
Right.
Pretty much
screaming.
particularly pointing at that one.
I'm going to look at horror at this thing attached to me, grasp my amulet, my holy symbol, and I am going to cast Bless.
Okay.
I'm going to target myself.
Yep.
Elijah.
Bless me.
And Cassian.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
So you can add a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
And saving throws.
For a minute until you lose concentration.
And indeed.
For as many times as I want.
Yeah, for the next minute.
Sweet.
All right, anything else? Your turn. As you reach up for the holy symbol, looking in disgust at this thing, you just mutter a short prayer under your breath, and you feel a light within you. Ooh. Feels encouraging.
And just sort of wibble slightly.
Wibble.
Yeah.
Wibble.
Wibble.
But do you put your pants in your head, 2 pencil ears and say wibble?
Wibble.
No, because I'm not trying to convince people I'm insane. I'm just
fair enough.
Going to wibble.
Okay. Cassian.
I would like to try and pull it off of me.
Okay. You reach down to it and you spend your action, you grab onto it and attach it.
It's come off.
Yep. You just
that was my action. I can go into a rage for my bonus action, but you know what? I'm just what was the damage that it gave me?
Piercing.
You know what? Actually, no. Is it worth it? Sure, why not? I will go into a rage.
Okay. As you rage. No, this is the thing that happens to you now that you rage.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was going to do. As I rage.
As you rage, you feel a slight shiver go down your spine as you feel the power of the sea contained within you. You feel the energy charge up in through your pores as you strike out. You feel this sort of whoosh of energy spread out in an area around 10 feet around you. Mm-hmm. Electricity starts to crackle through your hands and armor. Well, I say armor, your clothing, your hands, your clothing, and your weapon. So when the effect is activated, you can choose one creature you can see within your aura. It must make a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Chunk.
Surprisingly, the leeches have pretty decent dex save. That's 22.
Yes, that perfect.
So it takes half of 1d6.
The slippery bastards, that's why.
Yep.
1 point of lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Oh, can I?
No, it's
No.
only for
Saves and attacks. Yeah.
yes. Okay. The electricity shocks through it and it does wibble around, but it is still
Yeah.
trying to sort of numb at your
I'm just
hands.
holding it right out. Be like, if you pull them off, they just come off.
Should have known that.
Right, that is your action. Bonus action done. Elijah.
Can
Oh.
I make a Constitution saving throw, please? Unless you have anything else you want to do.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck. Con
No,
save.
not you. No, I
Oh.
said no. Can you make?
I thought you were looking at me when you
No,
said
no, I was
that.
going past you. Sorry.
Con save for the one of the leeches.
For one of the leech. Yes.
That is a 19.
That takes 5 points of thunder damage
Okay.
from a thunder wave. Unfortunately, I am on a boat.
So there are two leeches next to you. So that actually there will be a second one.
Okay.
Save. That's a 7. So that one
That
is
is 10.
dead.
And is pushed 10 feet into the water and drowned.
Drown.
So as you
But my
cast the
boat was-
thunder wave, to hit these two leeches, the one that's sort of attached to your leg and the other one, you cause that concussive force of energy. It vibrates, holds onto you. The other one just explodes and disappears and scatters. Meanwhile, you get thrown backwards on your boat and just slam into the boat. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Add a D4.
I will.
Nice.
It's a minimum of an 18. +4.
Okay, you don't fall prone.
I've got
Catch
plus in
yourself.
dex.
Yeah.
What?
Don't ask me to make a strength save.
All right. That's your action. Into your bonus.
Oh.
Your raft is destroyed.
Yeah.
Because of the force of that. But yeah,
Yeah, no, that's,
What did he
that's fine.
land on?
Solid
he hit
ground.
he hit the bank.
Oh.
I was only like 10 feet away, and this pushes you 10 feet. But
Ah,
it's the only offensive spell I have.
Fair.
Yeah, you could viciously mock it, but I'm not sure how good that would be.
Exactly.
No, I want to hear you insult a leech.
You suck.
Anything,
Thank you.
anything else for your bonus action? Okay, in which case it is Klaus, your turn.
Speaking of vicious mock,
What did we
You
say?
use vicious mockery on my brother.
Probably would.
Oh, brutal. Your brother, yes. The griffin, no. There's limits.
Who currently still has a leech attached?
Elijah, Palimpsest, Winsome, and Grit.
Well, not Elijah, because
I've hurt all your opponent.
mother would be so proud. Can I attempt to shoot the one that is currently on Grit
You may
with my longbow?
make an attack roll.
1.
A natural 1.
Yeah.
Oh, why you got to do this too?
Roll damage.
Oh no.
7.
Grit, you take 3 points of piercing damage as the arrow slams into your armor plating. Your
I just created
grateful-
some additional armor and he broke it instantly, basically.
Yeah.
Yep. I am that much of a
As that
The
happens,
shot,
I go,
the shot goes. Sorry, go on.
as that happens, I go, I guess I need to make this a little bit better then.
As the shot comes in, you see the leech sort of flopping around. It seems to just move ever so slightly, and it just goes across the leech and just sticks into your leg. It's like, ah! All right. Anything else? You going to stay up there?
I'm going to stay up here.
All right. That is the end of your turn. It is now the leech's turns. Everyone who still has a leech attached to them, they do not attack. However, what they do is they will drain some blood from you. So,
Is this a reaction by any chance?
no, this is just that. This is their action. This is instead of their bite attack. So,
Oh, this could be fun.
Grit,
Oh, okay.
Elijah, Palimpsest, Winsome, you each take 7 points of hit damage. 7 points of damage.
It's not fun when someone does it to you, is it?
There's some damage. Yes.
Reaction when I bite it back. Well, this is how we're doing things, is it?
Well,
What are you rolling for? Oh, concentration.
Concentration. That is 21. I'm fine.
Yeah, above a 10 is.
I was going to say, that's flexing.
Okay.
I'm so
There have got to be
constitutional.
good things I'm good at.
There are
There
four.
are.
There are 3 leeches left that are not doing anything. So one's going to go for you, Saria. That's a natural 1. One is going to go for the one that you're holding, Cassian. Is going to go for you. That is a 7. You just hold it by the tail as it. And what was the other one? The other one was. I'm trying to remember where the other one was.
Winsome.
No, it's already attacked Winston. Already on that one. I had a second one. Another one attacked. I think it was Grit when it went for.
yeah, and it missed Grit
Yeah,
the first
sounds about right.
I
time.
missed Grit the first time.
Yeah,
now,
it did, yeah.
Now it hits with a 21 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
So you have another 4 points of piercing damage. You have a second leech attached to you.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
All right, I'm just going to make a note there. That will end leeching turn. Brings us to Winsome.
Which we can skip over because it's you rolling an NPC.
I mean, they're
Can't
going to
wait for him to
live.
miss.
Would be-
Oh,
well, he could do that. That probably would be funny, but it would hurt everyone else. So we're not going to do that.
The least he could do is just be a sponge for a couple of the leech bites. That's all I'm saying.
Winsome is going to use an unarmed strike on the leech that is attached to him currently.
just a little sponge.
Natural 1. Oh no! Bonus
Right.
action.
Point proved.
Bonus action. That's a 10, which misses because the armor class is 13.
Whale.
Why? Winsome is not a.
No.
He's a scholar.
Let's not blame Winsome here.
Isaria, it is your turn. He goes to slam the leech into the ground, but it seems to just. He just smacks his hand up.
Hang on, pal. Hold steady. And I take a swing at the leech on pal.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll.
18.
Oh, I can see the 1. Yes, that hits.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning.
Points of bludgeoning damage. You bring the.
Swing my maul.
You swing them all. It comes dangerously close to you for comfort, Palimpsest, as it's sort of nodding on your thigh as she swings and makes contact. You see it sort of disappear from view for a second before it snaps back around.
So it's still attached.
Still attached and not dead.
Okay, that was my turn done.
All right. Back to top of the round. Grit. Plus baby.
Take the baby for 5 seconds whilst I roll some dice.
Right, baby's out the way. That literally pretty much was the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, I am filled with leeches. It was an action to remove a leech. Was that
There was an
we
action to
discovered?
remove a leech, yes.
So I'm kind of stitched either way. I've got 2 of them on me. Well, I've seen this kind of already works. Is there potential I can angle a thunder wave to remove them? Well, I don't know where they're attached on me necessarily.
One is on your arm, one is on your leg.
Oh, that's a bit.
You could try, but you run the risk of hitting yourself partially.
I'm going to get hit by these leeches anyway. What's the problem?
All right. Thunder wave then?
Sure.
Okay.
Con save, please. 14.
14. That is the highest is a 12. But also roll a con save for yourself. I'll say with advantage because you are aware of this spell coming.
I appreciate that. I should be okay as long as I don't roll stupid. I rolled 2 crits, so I am more than okay at 26. Kind of wasted, I feel a little bit, but we'll take them when they come up. Yeah.
Roll the damage.
I am now rolling damage of 7. A very average 7 now on the damage. As always, hit hard, don't do any damage.
7. Is that the heart? Oh no, because they didn't succeed. So
they didn't succeed.
how much damage was the first one? That was 4 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. That first one that you hit is dead.
Nice.
So
is the other one pushed away from me, or is it too latched on?
No, it is pushed away from you. It's like part as well. So as you throw off the concussive force, it just opens its mouth.
Sorry, what?
That's what sort of spiral off to one side. But then just sort of
nice.
Around the blood.
I will move away from it.
Okay.
Back it up.
You take steps away.
And I will end my turn.
All right. Brings us back to Pow.
Okay. First thing, yoink. Okay.
You put it off.
So it's in my hand. Right. Bonus action with it in my hand. I'm going to sort of scrunch myself up slightly and then yell, this is horrible. That's a healing word, which I will twin.
Okay.
Using a
source point. Yep.
And I will target with my healing word grit.
Okay.
Grit's gone. He's just having. Yeah, we'll remind him. Oh no.
Can I see anyone who looks like they're injured worse than I am?
Make a medicine check. 22. Winsome is really hurt, as is Elijah.
I mean, how much are you hurt?
I'm down to a third of my total.
You're bleeding.
Profusely.
Did Grit get some points?
Hmm?
Did Grit get anything yet?
Hasn't rolled it
I
yet.
haven't
That's
rolled
fine.
it yet. I need to decide who I'm targeting with this.
I'm probably better than this.
I mean, yes, morally.
I don't think morally.
Oh,
I
no.
will target Elijah. He had 2 after him.
Okay, so Elijah and Grit, yeah.
Elijah and Grit each get D4 hit points.
Woohoo! Plus your charisma, so that helps.
Is it plus my charisma?
Yes, it's plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Good. So more than D4. 7.
7 points of healing.
Yay. Negates the last attack.
And then this is probably a really bad idea. I'm going to drop the leech and move away.
Okay, it does get an attack opportunity
Yes,
on
I
you.
thought it would. But hopefully this one won't be a crit.
No, but it is a 24 to hit.
Ouch!
Okay.
6 points of piercing damage. As you drop it, it spins around in the air and just grabs back onto it. Just sort of curls up like a spring and just.
So that's more than a 5 to maintain concentration.
It's DC 10.
Yes, it's more than a 10. So
Oh, yeah.
it's 5 on the dice. I have a +5 and I haven't rolled the D4.
Gotcha.
for that. So at least a 10.
Did you sit down and have to go away again?
We are
No.
hashtag blessed.
Yep.
Still.
All right, that is.
Any chance that is it who's
Sorry, I now have it attached again, don't I?
Yes. You are 5 feet further away from where you were standing.
I'm about to die as well.
is anyone near me?
You're all relatively close to each other.
I was just going to say, if someone was in 5 feet, if a leech was in 5 feet of me making an attack, I could have hit it.
You're all pretty close bunched together. I'd say if you want to use your reaction to make an attack against the leech.
Yay!
Kill the leech, break your leg at the same time.
If Palimpsest was on, if it threw it on the floor, could I have taken a whack at it rather than whacking it when it was attached?
The reaction is after the attack, so it would have latched on.
In which case, I'm not going to aim at someone when it's attached to someone.
With the hammer axe, yeah.
I mean, it is. I am going to go down when it sucks.
It's my turn next, isn't
It
it?
is your turn next, yes. You can.
I'm only
It's so
human.
Yep.
Such mature, well-adjusted.
I'm only human.
Yeah.
That's what you keep saying.
I am childish.
Welcome back. Are you making? I mean, it's your turn next. You do have your reaction to swing for it.
Because I can use less on that, can't I?
Yeah. Just don't roll a 1.
Okay, I'll use I'll use the axe side in the hope that it's a bit more precise than the hammer. So that is
Could you still add your D4?
You can still have the D4.
You're fine. I can
that's
see from here.
unnatural 20.
Yeah, you take the axe end, you swing around, and you cut the leech in twain. It did not have many hit points left.
12.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
16.
Cleave it in twain.
That's my reaction. I use this to
Leech Salami. Sweet leech trashers.
That's my turn.
It is your
Can
turn.
I throw the leech that is currently in my hand on the floor and whack it with the hammer side?
Because it isn't attached to you, is it?
No, I'm still holding it in my arm. I want to throw it on the floor and like
Sure.
thunk.
Make an attack roll.
Can I bless
Grit,
that?
you healed 7.
Already done. Thank you. I literally had to, I kid you not, crawl on my hands and knees to escape from the room so that he wouldn't see me leave the room.
And
So at
that's
any point,
you need to play here.
yeah, at any point he may realise that I am not present in that room and start crying again. But we'll see how we go.
That was a 13.
13 just hits.
Yeah, boy. That was a hammer, so that's 2d6. 10 points of smashy damage.
Strength and rage.
12.
You smash.
Isn't it
12.
strength modifier as well?
Yeah.
10, 14, 16.
That one.
Lord of math.
I think 10 is probably enough.
Oh yes, it is exactly enough. You have smashed that leech. You bring the hammer end around. You spin it round in your hands. Crush it where it lies.
He noticed.
I guess. You still have the electrical energy swirling around.
Can
you.
I move? Is there a leech within my
Yeah.
old bonus
Several.
action?
Bless you.
Bonus action, go for one of them. On the one, aim for the one on palimpsest.
Okay.
I thought that one was.
That one is dead.
You killed that
So
one. with
you
your
dealt
reaction.
with that one.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, the next one. Who's next to me? Who's
I mean,
who's-
everyone is within range. The next one that has got someone attached probably is Elijah or Winsome. Grit is a little bit further away.
Is Winston flying?
Winsome is not flying currently.
I'm gonna go for Winsome.
Okay.
I didn't think you had one attached at the moment.
I never got it off.
He thunder away. He had 2. One that wasn't. We had the one that was attached, and then the one that wasn't that missed its attack. The one that
I
wasn't
don't
got
know if
yeeted.
The one that was less of a threat.
That is an unnatural 20.
Yeah, that does it.
What damage?
3 points of lightning damage.
It's the one that's on Winston, so that's the only one that hasn't taken any damage.
Yes.
Yes.
It's saved, but I rolled a 6.
I was going to say, that's why I was looking at 6 and you saying 3 and going,
It saved. Yeah, it got unnatural 20.
All right, that is the end of your turn. Yes.
Mhm.
Action, bonus action. Cool. Elijah,
Can I technically
we
use my
can just-
reaction again?
you can now. It's not your turn. Yes.
That's fine.
So we can just pull these off.
Yeah.
I pull it off.
Jesus.
Sleep.
That is your action to pull it off.
Oh,
Nah.
fine. I'll just hold it outright
Okay.
as a whack-in if anyone wants to whack it. And bonus action healing work.
Okay. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Roll
8
healing.
hit points.
Roll anti-damage.
This is 8.
8.
no.
Thank you.
1d4 plus 4.
Okay, as you cast the spell and goes off, Elijah, you spot from your, or Klaus rather, from your elevated spot, you spot something moving in the water. Something skittering. You see something just poking out of the water.
Relative size?
Large.
Wait, when
As
you
in-
mean relative,
Right, yeah,
It is a large creature.
thank you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But the thing that you see sort of just poking out of the water looks like, actually, no, the easy way to describe it is a scorpion tail, but a large scorpion tail. As it, this giant water scorpion, sort of a turquoise-ish coloured creature, skitters out of the water.
No.
I will be yelling.
Yep.
This.
And it is going to make a claw attack on Cassian.
Yeah, of course it is.
That is a 16 to hit.
Is
claws.
my armor class.
Okay, so that deals 5 points of piercing damage reduced down to 3. And you are grappled. By it.
Sweet.
It can make a second claw attack, which does not have an advantage or anything like that. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
For another 9, reduced to 5. As it holds you in place, it's going to swing with its proboscis, its big sting, and jab out at you.
Me again.
Yep. That one probably isn't going to hit. That's a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
So as you are held within the claws and it scratches into you, holding you in place, you watch as this proboscis comes out, jarts past your head, and you manage to just sort of duck out the way as it's coming towards you. As you look at it, you look at the size of it. Oh, you think you know what probably killed that tree?
This is a big creature.
Klaus, it's your turn.
Well, I was initially planning on aiming at the leech that my brother is currently holding because I could hit the leech or hit him and it would be funny. However,
giant water scorpion has just come out and has captured.
I mean, I could. However,
Okay,
Here, for instance.
gotcha.
I will.
He couldn't survive the podcast version.
I will aim for the giant scorpion.
Go for it, make your attack roll.
21
Hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
9 points of damage.
Okay, 9 points of damage. The arrow shoots back, hits it in the back of its carapace. It looks up towards you, flying sort of 15 feet up.
Hello. I will move slightly further away, just in case. I'll kind of arch dash and go up.
Make a Constitution saving throw for Dash.
Oh no.
For Dash,
Yeah,
he's not a baby anymore. He's just
an all griffin.
That's good. That means I can look at his stats on here.
Yes.
Sorry, con save.
Yes.
6.
6. As he flaps his wings to go higher, it doesn't get the lift, and you sense he is starting to flag. He gains a level of exhaustion.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
Poor Griffin.
All right.
I mean, he has been in the air.
Cool.
Quite
No
a
doubt.
while.
Cool. So he has currently disadvantage on ability checks.
Yes.
And you can tell he is starting to.
Yeah. How far away is the nearest island,
From where you are,
or the
mainland, the shoreline. The shore is pretty much straight down at an angle, like 10 feet across from where you currently are.
Okay, can I aim to go slightly upriver?
Yeah.
From all of this and
More on shore, you mean?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
With my movement, because
Yeah, how much movement has he got?
80 feet.
Okay, yeah, he's got enough movement to fly and land.
Just land because I can give him a kind of pat on the back of the head.
All right, that is the end of your turn, I assume.
Yes.
All right, we are into leech territory. So Elijah, you are holding a leech, but you are not constrained by one. Grit, you have a leech on you. So the leech that is
Do
on
I
you.
again?
Yeah.
Actually, no, it didn't. No, because you blasted
Oh,
one.
yeah, both of them.
I
Yeah.
launched it away.
One of them died, the other one got launched away, I believe. So that's fine. It's just Winston then, who takes 6 points of damage.
Ah, Winston.
Or 5. Actually, no, 5. Sorry. So he's not in a healthy state. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leeches left alive. One of them is still attached.
Ugh, so many of them.
See, there is the one that is being held by Elijah. 13 to hit. Okay, the one against Isaria. One against Isaria. Nope, that's a 9. Remember what the other ones are.
That's great.
Yeah. One against Grit for 18 to hit. And 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
He's now attached to you again. And that's it because the other one is attached to Winsome. So it's now Winsome's turn.
No, no.
Winsome is looking very hurt. And is going to doesn't got any healing capabilities because he is a ranged fighting monk. So he will use his draconic strike. That will do it. That's a 19 to hit. So we'll deal
I'll do Donkey.
that to 2 points of damage, which strangely is enough.
All right,
to-
choo-choo train.
strangely is enough to defeat this one.
Yay!
And see, brings his fist down, strikes it against his own knee, and there's a burst of cold snow crystals as it just forms into ice and then shatters.
Ooh.
And he goes, I'm not in a good place to fight. If you don't mind, I'm going to just take to the air and stay there. It's just going to take off and go up into the air.
How high?
20 feet.
Okay.
That is the end of Winston's turn. Isaria.
Good thinking, Winston. Stay out of danger.
Yep.
Now that's for you. Get the heck away from my friend, you nasty thing.
Yay.
I say as I cast Wrathful Smite,
Okay.
bonus action,
Yep.
and then go over to try and smack this scorpion.
Okay.
Pants. 7.
Misses. As you bring the blades down to try and the maul, sorry, bring the maul down, bring the weight on it. The tail just comes across and it just deflects it. Just sort of gets parried
Ting.
away.
Ting, ting.
Okay.
It seems this creature is, even though its head is focused in one direction, it is aware of what's around it.
Well, that's my turn.
All right, so that brings us back to top of the round. Grit. You have a leech upon you.
Do I will
It, and actually, it's on the leech's turn. It does damage. Not now. That's fine.
good to hear. I don't know how healthy this is, but I'm just going to try punch it. So I'm going to hit it with my gauntlets, not with the gauntlet feature rather than with the spell. So
Break attack roll.
10.
Misses, unfortunately.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to gain 3 temporary hit points, please.
All right. All right.
That is the last use of that.
Okay. Palimpsest.
Okay. I haven't got a leech too close to me.
You do not.
Is there one on Isaria?
No, there's one at Isaria's. There was one at Isaria's feet.
Dead.
No.
So,
I mean, well, Isaria moved away. Actually, it probably should have had an attack of opportunity. It seems to not have 20.
Jesus.
There is now a leech.
So,
in this
no,
area.
no take backs this.
No take backsies. She moved away.
No tabaxes. You didn't roll it at the time.
7 damage.
That's a lot of damage. Oh dear.
Right.
I took 10 damage in one hit.
Yay, level 3.
All relative.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so that would have been as I moved.
It would have been actually moved before you cast the spell.
So I don't have to do a concentration
Yeah.
check. I have a feeling I may have to do a concentration check in a minute when the scorpion goes down to me.
What's Elijah got going on?
Leech in hand.
Right.
And 2 in the bushes.
I'm going to move towards Elijah.
Okay.
I'm going to get bonus action cast Healing Word again, but I will twin it.
Yep.
And this time I am going to target Cassian and Winsome.
Okay.
With what?
Healing Word.
Oh, nice.
That is 6 points of healing.
Nice.
Yay, thank you.
Winsome says, thank you.
And then I don't know if this will work. I'm going to use the help action.
Okay.
Nice.
Help Elijah.
Okay. You have
So whatever he does with his leech, I will.
You have
I
advantage.
support you.
Okay.
In all of your choices.
Cassian, it is your turn.
Yay!
I don't actually want to touch the leech. I respect your decision.
I'm here for you.
I am your biggest cheerleader. That is all.
I want to hit the scorpion
Okay.
with my hammer.
Go for it. Hammer time?
To a reckless. No, I'll stick with it because I've still got bless, do I?
Still have
Yeah.
bless.
So yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Okay.
Yes. No. Okay, that's fine. I can press that. 18.
18 hits.
Yeah. 6 add 10 add 12. That's 12 points of slashing damage. 6, 10, 12, 6 points.
Bludgeoning damage gives the hammer in.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Bludgeoning damage.
So as you bring the hammer down and crack into the carapace, you feel that burst of electrical energy come from it again. You're going to make it do the same. You're still raging.
Yes.
Roll the damage for please. That is a 16.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that takes 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so another 3 points of damage. See, hammer strikes down the electric. There's a sort of crack in the carapace, and there's a burst of electrical energy through it. You just feel it tighten its grip on you.
Fine.
Anything else? That's your action, bonus action. You can't move because you are grappled.
Yep.
Elijah. And Becky.
How are you going to help me do this? See, it bit me.
Yes.
It took my stuff.
Yep.
I would like to bite it back.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
I
what
said I support you.
So what happens here is you effectively go, hold this, throw it at Pal, who just sort of catches it like that, and then those you see jump straight at you.
You get a full frontal.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
Full frontal attack.
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag bless.
12.
Misses.
Oh.
With advantage.
I rolled 2 11s.
Oh.
Hang on.
What? Oh, 11 total.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Gotcha.
2 5s basically.
So as the bike
So you
as the
threw
bike
it,
comes
you
as the bike comes in, you're holding this leech now, and as you suddenly see the fangs come out and towards you, you sort of go, ah! But move the leech out of the way so the bike just comes slightly off the side of your hands.
That's all.
Healing word, Cass.
Okay, roll your healing word.
7 points.
To me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were doing.
Yeah, you're being
princess.
like
You're-
jabbed by
you're
a
still casting.
giant scorpion.
7. Did
We're
you say?
having a
Sorry.
trivial fight with a leech over here, which is epic.
Nice, thank you.
The leech is winning somehow.
Yeah, but if you die, I'm in a lot of trouble.
All right, that is the end of Elijah's turn. So it's now the time of the giant water scorpion. It is going to make a claw attack against Cassian
Woo! Let's go.
for a 16 to hit.
Yep.
6. What's that? 8 points reduced to 4.
Yeah.
It's going to make attack against you, sorry, with the claw for a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 points of piercing damage. Hello.
Can I use my reaction? Did it?
Sure, you may.
Yes.
Less.
Made the
Next
concentration.
Mhm.
Roll a 4 on
Fours.
that dice every time.
16.
16 hits for damage.
Saves
Yeah.
You are still grappled by it because as you come out, you smack with the hammer as it goes to attack Isaria. The claw felt like it was releasing, and then it suddenly feels the hammer come down and goes.
Hold on, I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm doing it. 7, 11,
Barbarian. Smash.
13 points of smashy damage
Okay, it is going to strike out with its proboscis.
against me.
Yep. That is a 17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, you take 6 plus 3 is 9 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 5, and you feel as it hits you, the injection of poison hit your system, and your muscles weaken. Your strength goes down by 1.
Oh no.
As in,
Oh.
as in my
Strength score. So what is your score currently?
17.
Okay, so it becomes 16. effectively. So it doesn't matter at the moment.
Not yet.
Is,
Right,
is, it
so
nearly,
it's not a permanent. But,
I'm just going to write underneath 16.
Yeah.
is it nearly my turn?
No. Got a little while.
Okay, I'm going to
Actually-
just reload.
Oh no, did I skip you? No, you.
No, he did.
Probably.
No, we're early initiative on, so you're okay for a little bit.
Okay, I'm just going to
I will let you
relocate.
know when it's Winsome's turn. I will say, and it will.
It's Winston's turn.
Well, we've got some. We've got you and then leeches. So
Yes.
yeah, I'll say Ross, you're on deck to let you know to come back if that works.
He can hear.
All right, that is the end of its turn. Klaus.
Oh shit, yeah, that's me. Sorry. I'm going to attempt to shoot the scorpion again.
Okay,
How far away am I?
from it.
Yes.
You went a little bit in river, so you're probably about 20 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to back up a bit.
Yes.
Just kind of walk dash backwards. I will then climb off.
Okay.
Dressage.
Yeah,
Dressage.
nice.
And I will
Take a shot. 11. Misses.
Yeah, I thought so.
Actually, that's the point. Probably something I need to remind me to tell you something at the end.
Oh.
It's just something to remind me. It just came to my head. It's fine. Doesn't matter at the moment, but
Okay, cool. That will end my turn.
all right. Leech's turn. The one that is now in Palimpsest's hand does not like being threatened to be bitten, so it is going to go for your face.
Can't believe you did it.
Oh, Ross has disappeared.
Yeah, he said he was going to. That is 24 to
No,
hit.
it's in. His camera's gone off.
No, he's put a thing over it.
24.
Oh, I see. He's actually completely gone out. So it's, he'll be back in a second. 24 to hit.
He'll be back.
Absolutely.
Twice. But one of a very long distance.
Yeah, it's fine. All right.
Why the long time?
That's fine. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
I'll worry about it later. That is 6 points of piercing damage to you, and you have a leech upon you. And then there was one other.
Sorry.
Oh, there were 2 others that's still alive. That was one. There's one attached to grit, so that deals damage. Dealing 4 points of damage to grit. I'll write it down because it looks like Ross may have lost connection. 4 points to grit. And then there's one more that's sort of scuttling around from the way.
One stick to Azaria.
One on Azari, yes, you're right. So actually, you would take they would take those 4 points of damage as well. Thank you for that.
Well, pants, I just lost concentration.
Ah,
On what?
My ruffle fight.
Oh. I like raffles. Gives you 2d6 instead of 1.
Ah.
For some
Okay.
reason.
that is the end of the
More
leech's
angry,
turn.
more
It is now
damage.
Winston's turn, but Ross has disappeared. So
No, it doesn't. Just gives you an extra 1d6.
Normally you only get 1
Yeah,
on the other ones.
Raffle Strike does 1d6.
Oh, there's one on there that gives you 2.
Okay.
that's probably second level.
No, it's just one random first level one that has more damage than the others. But
Probably has no other effect.
Oh, he's moved.
He's moved downstairs.
Oh, he's run away.
That explains it. I do have to do adjustment though because it moved as it does.
You're back. Oh, we can't hear you.
Fine. It's not your turn yet, so you got a little bit of moment. Winston
Cool.
is going to.
Yeah.
We got
I've
you.
relocated.
Go ahead. If you run away.
Winston is going to fly around and fly up directly above the thing, the scorpion, and is going to breathe back. I've tried this before. And is going to exhale a burst of electrical energy in a line straight down into
Sorry,
the
Winsome.
scorpion. Winston is, yes.
That's not horrifying.
Excuse
at all.
me.
Ow, fingers.
Electobulb.
Owlin evolved into Zapdos.
Very good.
That is
Winston uses legendary action.
He is the BB
that was a 19 on the deck save, which is unfortunate. But that is 2d4 of lightning damage.
He's just using us to help him escape.
So 7 reduced down to 4 points of damage to the scorpion.
Yay.
Damage is damage.
It's something.
More
Damage.
than me and Tom imagine at the moment.
That will end Winston's turn. Isaria.
Damage really isn't my thing.
No.
Rick, you're on that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take a swing at the scorpion again.
All right.
Oh boy.
I'm going to re-roll that because
Did it land?
Interference.
It landed in a pile, so not really.
I mean,
yeah, I guess it has landed. Okay, you want to take that?
Just take it. If it's
No,
not-
console.
No, it's a 13.
13 just misses.
Hashtag blessed.
He's
Not blessed.
She's blessed.
She's not
Or is
blessed.
she, yeah.
Dom is not blessed.
I'm a
Dom's not blessed. So he's living his worst life.
Anything else with your bonus action or?
Which is his best life.
The blessed one.
No, I don't think.
Actually, you know what? You could position yourself so that you're flanking, so you could get advantage on this.
Flanking.
Blessed.
We're doing flanking. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I heal by my hand?
No, that's worse.
Oh, okay.
He tried.
I tried. I gave it to you, and it didn't. Oh well.
Yes.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything useful I can do with my bonus action, so I should just wait here and probably go unconscious.
Great. Your turn.
Oh,
Is he on the floor? Did you say?
So
he's on the shore.
he is on the shore.
Can I
You
get
have
to
a
him?
leech on you still.
Can I still get to him anyway though?
To the scorpion, yes, you can. You took 4 points of damage, by the way, on the leech's turn. Also, it sounds like you're coming through your mic. Your webcam.
Yeah, probably. It was a last ditch effort just to make sure you could hear me, but I'll fix it in 2 seconds.
That's no worries.
Okay, interesting. This changes things ever so slightly. Did you say someone was down?
No, not yet.
Not yet. But I think
Okay.
Azaria joked that she would be.
Dominic joked that.
Sorry, just out loud.
It's not in character.
You know what? I'm going to. Yes, I'm still just going to shock and grasp.
Okay, the scorpion or the leech?
The leech. I'm trying to get rid of that.
Go for it.
Oh, come on, give me something good. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Good. 4 points of lightning damage.
That is enough. As you release the burst of electrical energy, winding it up again, you shock this thing into it. Dead.
I will. I'll position myself so I'm kind of 25 feet away from the scorpion if I'm not already.
Okay, you can move back and away. That's
I
fine.
just want to be like engaged distance, but not on my terms.
Gotcha. Understood. All right. Pantist.
Okay.
There's a leech. There is a giant water scorpion that is within 10 feet of you,
Oh boy.
but it seems to be preoccupied by the sparking human and the half-elf that's hitting it with a maul.
Amazing with them all.
How far away from me is Isaria?
About 10 feet. So altogether, you are paddling in the water at the moment to hit scorpion from the lines.
Right. I am going
What's the
to
leash you hold?
you.
It's now
Stuck to my face.
I'm going to use my last sorcery point
okay.
to cast Cure Wounds as a distance spell
Okay.
targeting Isaria.
Okay.
So this one.
Myrrh.
Somebody's getting fancy.
That is 10 points of healing.
Thank you.
So,
What's your feeling?
and
Thank
then
you.
let's try this again. I believe in you. I'm going to help.
Help as a bonus action.
Oh, damn, yeah. I guess I'm not doing that.
But you just give
I still
verbal
believe in
encouragement.
you.
You have the encouragement, you just don't have the actual help.
I still believe in you.
Why do I now just want to grab it?
And hey, I'm
Hit
an
the
ex
scorpion with it.
Stick it on the
Yeah,
scorpion.
just stick it on.
Yeah,
Just throw it at the
it's not a bad idea.
Okay, that is your action, bonus action.
I can't do anything. With my
Cassian.
bonus action.
What?
Cassian.
Oh damn! I want to hit it again.
Okay.
Hammer, 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 hammer. Time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need to bless that one.
Bless the
I
strike.
don't need to 23.
Catch these hands.
Yep. Oh, that's not that
what you get
good.
for not blessing it.
Oh, damn it. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you bring the hammer down again and stroke into it, and just hear that. Other carapace.
And I will bonus action. I will bonus action Stormy Aura.
British action.
Bonus action.
That is a 15.
Oh, it just makes it.
Okay, so half damage.
2,
I round up.
Thank you. 2 points.
Rules is written, you round down, but it
Yeah,
makes more
I
sense to round up.
You just want to make us hurt more.
You hurt more, they hurt more.
Yeah, true.
Things go quicker.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Elijah.
Filled with words of encouragement. I stride towards the scorpion.
Okay.
Making sure that no one is in front of me.
Okay.
And cast Thunder Wave at second level.
Okay.
I plan to just blow it off my face.
So the area of the spell is from your forehead. Thunderwave is a 10-foot cube.
Thunderwave, apply directly to the forehead.
Okay. I will say, for the sake of this, because it is grappling Cassian.
Oh, the scorpion.
The scorpion is grappling Cassian. Make an Arcana check with your charisma modifier instead of your intelligence. If you're proficient, I don't know whether you are or not. You proficient Arcana?
What is that? What is that dice? That's weird.
With my charisma.
Yes. So charisma instead of intelligence.
9.
9. Okay. All right. So con save.
I rolled a 2. What do you want from me?
So too much leech in your face to sort of
So
try and
much
control it, just because of the sizing of it and its grappling. I'll say, Catherine, you can make a con save with advantage, though, because it is
Ooh.
an awkward positioning. That is a 19 on the scorpion.
A what?
19.
19
scorpion.
passes.
Okay. Well done.
19 as
What
well.
about the leech?
Oh wait,
yeah.
can I put a bless on that? I can put
Yeah.
a bless on a
Yes.
save.
Yeah, 23.
Level 3.
Right.
Calm down.
Right. Right. When this session finishes,
We'll weigh that.
that dice is going in the thing of salt water.
The leech got 10.
Fails. 16 points of thunder damage.
Do I take 8?
You take 8.
Ow!
Halved because it's it's thunder damage.
You concentrate so hard of the noise coming from your forehead, it just
They call me Black Bob.
Eviscerates.
I'm sorry.
Did it again.
You need
Still
to
stop.
Do it again.
that
Banned.
Swallow it. That dice is gonna.
That too.
There we go,
There we go. To be fair, I did roll it in between and I got a lot of ones.
okay.
so I
So
just got that out.
that's the end of your turn. That's your action. Anything your bonus action?
I've cast a spell, so I can't do anything more. Can I?
Inspire.
I will inspire Cassian.
Yay!
Guessing you
With
inspired,
another
that's 86.
is it another D6? Oh, you know,
Yes.
I'll just use that as a number.
Inspired and blessed.
It is the scorpion's turn. The scorpion did not appreciate being blown up. So first of all, it's going to pincer onto Cassian
Yay!
for a
Take
15
it.
to hit.
That misses.
Okay. He's going to grab onto.
Does that mean Cassian is no longer grappled?
No, it's still held by the grapple.
I can handle it.
It's now going to make it. Just didn't get the pinch on it. It's just sort of managed to strength out. Attack against you. It's 14 to hit.
Is my armor class.
Okay.
Take me to your
Is this a new round? I get a reaction.
You do get your action, yes.
I'm gonna smash it.
bonk.
Bonkity bonk 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 bonk.
8 points of piercing damage to you.
Blessed.
Don't need it.
Don't think she needs it.
24.
Hits for damage.
Flesh damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Real rough. He's going to stab you with his proboscis.
Me.
Yep. That is a definite hit with a 23.
Woo!
For 12 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 6. And you lose 3 from your strength.
3 strength.
Yes, so you're now down to 13,
Yeah.
which means your strength modifier goes down by 2.
So plus 1.
It's now plus 1.
Okay. Does that mean
So your attacks go down, and so does your damage goes down by 2. So your attack modifier and your damage modifier goes down by 2.
Attack now plus 4 and damage plus 2. Okay.
Klaus. This scorpion is looking real hurt.
Cool! I will attempt to shoot it.
Okay.
22.
Hit.
8.
Cursed.
8 points of damage.
Yes.
All right. The arrow fires back and just hits in the joint of its arm where the claw is, just on the shoulder point. It is. All right. The end. That's your action. Anything else?
No.
Okay. End of the turn. The last leech that is actually Isaria deals 4 points of damage. That's the end of its turn. Winsome is going to attempt to do another draconic breath of the dragon. Breath of dragon. That saves, so it will do half damage. This time he will do it as he breathes in and exhales again. You just see a of this greenish acid descend and drop on.
Yeah, it's an owl tin.
That's even weirder.
It's a 5-foot owlet.
Just
With
the
one
other,
head.
the
With
other.
one head.
No, the other
5
4 are
faces.
invisible.
He has owl flavors of damage.
He deals 2 points of acid damage.
Oh, wow.
Disappointed.
Right, that is the end of Winsome's turn. Isaria.
Laura, check message.
Let's try hitting this thing again.
Scorpion.
Ooh, that's actually decent. That's a 17 this time.
Hits.
smite.
Roll damage.
So
First level smite. Hit it again.
first level smite
Hit it again, Steve.
gives me
Hit it
an
really fast,
extra
Steve.
2d8. Plus my 2d6. So the more starts to glow with this moonlight.
Everybody's feeling warm and bright. Such a
Fun and natural sight.
The 18 bludgeoning.
How to get around?
How would you like to smash it?
I'm going to bring my maul down on where it's already cracked, and it will give off a burst of light that just sort of shatters out through the carapace.
Okay, you take the maul and you bring it back, just lifting yourself up, just running up the back of the tail, bringing it down and striking right in the middle of the cracked carapace, just seeing that burst of energy throw out and squish all of this chaos and terrible water scorpionishness into its destruction.
Ah, finally got it.
Did it die?
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, you were too busy looking at your messages.
Sorry. Ross was telling me what he wanted to do next.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Scorpion's Day!
It's Gwyn's turn. There is still a
There's
leech.
still one leech on
Actually,
him.
it's
On her.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just
I
sort of on
mean,
Yasari's like stomach.
I mean, all Ross told me was to aim some magic missiles at it. So
Okay. All right. Roll 3d4.
I was going to say.
Yeah,
Yes, that's damage.
So I'm gonna do what he says. Be like Brick goes right. Time to try this, and little missiles come out of his shoulders.
Nice.
Shoulder-mounted laser cannon.
Literally Iron Man like shoulder missiles.
Yeah, with little
And
flare
so
things.
a 1d4 plus 1.
So you roll that 3 times. Not that die.
No, just roll that one 4 times.
1.
3 times.
There we go.
Is it 2?
Maybe it's the
That's
tray.
6. So
3.
9, 12 points of damage on each. And with that, the parts of the armor that just ping up just
Thanks, Grit.
That was a lot of mouth noises.
and
The lesser known beatbox missile.
yep. And that is the end of the combat.
Yeah!
We did it!
I will
I killed
turn.
the leech.
I will turn round, and I will wrap my arms around it.
Can we agree not to go in the water?
I think we should just keep more of a distance from the bank as well.
Okay.
I'm guessing, am I still like in the scorpion?
It's let go now. It's muscles and relax.
Okay. I'll yeah.
Are you okay, Cassian?
I'm probably gonna need to sit down because I know I was hitting a lot, but I
Sorry.
can now
People got hurt.
barely move my arms
If we
or
if
my
we
legs
want
or
to wait
anything else.
for a few minutes, I can do something.
I think so. I don't know what, because he got me.
Everything is your
Just
fault.
sit down and relax for 10
yeah,
minutes.
got that. You got the stab, didn't you?
Yeah.
Were you feeling...
Few times. I'm not feeling great.
Bad when you
I'm
hit
gonna
players.
go sit down.
I mean, we could take an hour if people want.
See no reason not to.
Hang on, let me try something, Cassian. So I'm going to touch my thing and lay on hands and expend 5 points to end the effects of to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison. So I'm going to
Was that
neutralize a poison.
Was I poisoned?
You were not poisoned. Hold on, bear with. Well, you should have taken more damage, actually, now that I realise it. No, never mind. It's right, it's fine. It's got a thing that says when it hits the proboscis, is at what, I guess, a grapple, paralyzed, restrained, or stunned creature, it deals an extra 3d6 poison. But I forgot about that, so it's fine.
I would have died.
You would
I
have taken,
mean, I'm on 19 points.
yeah, so you would have taken a 3d6 twice, probably. You got hit twice. Oh, well.
I mean, if you want to give it a go. No.
You
Take
did.
no. That was a joke.
Just one of them as well. So 7.
Would have taken
There would have been 15 total.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
It
on.
doesn't matter. You don't have to take the damage.
Done it.
Okay.
Into the game.
Sure. Does not say that this is a poison effect.
To be fair, if you tried it, then you tried it. I'm like,
Yeah, I'll sense poison in the tree, so it seems like it should be a poison, but
thanks,
There we
but
You know,
Oh,
you know what, I
really?
would say that is a poison. Sure, I would say it's a poison. I mean, it goes away after the thing, so you are no longer feeling the muscular strain. You feel that sort of evaporate out of your pores.
I feel lighter. Thank you.
You've got
Thank
hands.
you.
that's okay.
If
I have
you
hands.
stay
I
around
pause.
for 10 minutes,
All fair.
I will cast Prayer of Healing, targeting 1, 2, 3, 4 Winsome,
Mhm.
5,
How many can you have?
6.
Grit.
Grit, of course, sorry.
Basically, what around the table
I
apart
knew
from
those. Everyone except
So,
Klaus, who didn't get a
nothing.
hit. So 2d8 plus 4.
Take some exhaustion.
11 for everyone.
Thank you.
okay.
And then if people want to,
Praise the gods. Doing much better.
Are we having a short rest?
If you
Or are
wish
we
to.
just-
Up to you guys.
I'm doing okay now. I don't know about everyone else.
I don't have much like reserves left for the day. I've used pretty much everything.
The grit heal.
The great detail 11.
How late in the day is it? Because we have been walking a fair bit.
It's actually it's about an hour or so afternoon.
Earlier.
My strength stats.
Has recovered.
Time for a
That's
siesta.
permanent.
Time for a siesta.
New
The
character. do this.
neutralization of the poison that I'm rolling that it is, because it reads like it should be a poison effect.
Cool. Thank you.
You may take a rest if you so choose.
I'm good.
Okay. Done the prayer of healing.
We might need to just take it a bit easy, but I'm more than happy to just get away from this shoreline. We do not need any more of those things coming out at us. And no more going on rafts. I think you should just walk on land.
That's fine. I can only do that once and can't remember it.
No. Next time.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, let's keep a good distance from the shore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will have.
Okay, so I was looking at numbers behind you.
I will have found some kind of small woodland creature,
Mhm.
like a rabbit or squirrel or something, and basically grabbed it and thrown it in Desh's direction.
Okay, make an athletics check to try and grapple a squirrel.
Yeah, 12.
Natural one on the squirrel.
Sweet.
So you see the squirrel
Nice.
just sort of. It doesn't know to run away from you because it doesn't know humanoids.
It does now.
They will learn quickly. All of his fellow brethren have just raided a pact on defeating the humans and the
So the
griffins.
squirrel army was born.
The squirrel.
Absolutely fine.
I'm scared because I've read the invisible squirrel now.
Yeah, she is unbeatable.
Don't underestimate the squirrel.
Squirrel.
All right. Anything else that you wish to do at this point?
Is it possible to get some of that scorpion venom?
You can certainly try.
So try. Probably not going to.
Make a survival check.
Grit is back.
Which is back with 11 extra hit points.
14.
14. You spend some time just sort of studying this thing and trying to find where its venom glands are in the tail. One of the things you notice as you're sort of looking at it, it appears to be hollow at certain points, and it seems to flow through the proboscis and go down through the tail. It seems to be that there is a breathing tube that connects to its lungs, so it seems to be able to use this like a snorkel. But you are able to extract the venom glands.
Ooh.
So you get a single use of the giant water scorpion venom.
Oh,
I'll put
fancy.
that next to my quite large rabbit.
You're also able to harvest the tail if you so choose.
Sure.
have to carry it around, but you will have a hollow giant scorpion den.
Sure, I'll find something to do with that.
Okay.
Get in the water and breathe through it.
Yeah. Actually, see what's in the lake.
Well, I suppose it's bendy, so you probably could just get.
So you can see all the leeches as they attack you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be like what that one saw when you went for it.
So, with that in mind, as you recover briefly from this harrowing situation, you continue off on your way again, and we will end the session for today there.
Yay.
Yay.
Did we take a short rest?
No,
No, that's fine.
just
No, that's
opted
fine. Yeah,
not to.
that's fine. I just
There was sufficient healing, apparently.
it's enough to get us away.
I repeat.
It's ironic, it's normally all that needs it most.
Exactly.
Okie dokie. All right, well, thank you everyone for joining us. We are going to wrap it up there and head off for the evening. We will be back on Wednesday and hopefully on Friday. We'll certainly be playing a board game on Wednesday. We'll see what numbers we've got for Friday. Hopefully we'll be back. On the 22nd of July, we will not be having a stream because Laura and I are in Devon. So that happens. So take care of yourselves. We will see you soon. And take care. Bye-bye.